I never should have sent a boy to do a woman's job.
What's good, YouTube? What's up with everybody? I go by the name of DC, and today's video will be about The Chi. I'm going to be breaking down The Chi Season 6 Part 2 trailer and let y'all know how I feel about it overall. If this is your first time finding this channel, welcome. If you like the videos that I upload and create, hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. And also, leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box, and y'all let me know y'all predictions for this second half of Season 6. Now, before I get into this video, I do want to apologize for the delay. I was supposed to put this video out a couple of days ago when they first dropped this trailer, but I had to go back and rewatch the first half of Season 6. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot what was going on in The Chi. It's been a minute since The Chi been on air, so I had to go back and rewatch the first half of Season 6 to get caught up. But now that I got that out the way, let's get into this video. Let's get into this trailer breakdown because I got a lot of stuff to talk about with y'all. Now, in this first photo right here, we see Emmett and his kids as well as Darnell's looking like they having breakfast with each other. We see Alicia, Bianca, and Tiffany in this next photo right here hanging out with each other, having a good time with one another. In this next photo right here, we see Emmett and Keisha having a conversation with each other. And Emmett is telling Keisha that they got to stop stressing and they just have to live their lives. And it's going to be hard for Keisha not to stress about the stuff that Emmett got going on. Like, it's going to be hard for Keisha not to stress and worry about the stuff that Emmett got going on with Douda. And hopefully your boy Emmett figures out a way to resolve all the situations that he got going on with Douda in this second half of Season 6. Now, in this next photo right here, we see a new character by the name of Pastor Ezekiel, who is the pastor of a mega church according to his character description. We see Papa and Jake attending Pastor Ezekiel's service at his mega church, and I believe Pastor Ezekiel and Papa is going to grow a closer bond with each other in this second half of Season 6. With Papa and Dad being taken out in the first half of Season 6, I do believe Pastor Ezekiel is going to take Papa under his wings, and Papa most likely going to start working at the church that Pastor Ezekiel preaches at. Now, in this photo right here, we see Emmett and Keisha as well as some more of the cast members partying and having a good time with one another. We then see Emmett again at Smokey's as well as Papa, and Emmett is telling everybody inside the restaurant to get down because the restaurant is about to get shot up. And when I first saw this scene, I assumed that your boy Rashad knew this person in his car, because if you look at this photo right here, you see somebody in the car having a conversation with Rashad outside of Smokey's. And this looked like the same car that we see approaching Smokey's before it's about to get shot up. So I assume firsthand that Rashad possibly might knew this person and he possibly might be connected to him, but apparently not, because it's looking like whoever is in this car is about to shoot up Smokey's. We see Emmett in this next photo right here with a bunch of drywall dust on his outfit, looking pissed off about what took place at Smokey's. If it was to get shot up, I do believe Smokey's is about to get shot up in this scene right here, and I cannot wait to see how this scene is about to transpire in this second half of Season 6, because I want to know this person that's about to shoot up Emmett's restaurant. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was connected to Douda, because we all know your boy Emmett tried to take out Douda in the first half of Season 6 as well as Rob, but we all know how that shit went. They both felt that, so I would not be surprised if this person that was about to shoot up Emmett's restaurant is connected to Douda. And speaking of Douda, we see Douda's wife Rose in this next photo right here showing up to Emmett's restaurant, most likely trying to have a conversation with Emmett about the stuff that he got going on with Douda. We see Lene's brother Jamal and Lala's character Dom working at Smokey's. It's looking like your boy Emmett to hook Jamal up with a job at Smokey's. And I hope to see more of Dom's character in this second half of Season 6, and I ain't gonna lie, ever since Lala joined the cast of The Chi, bro, it seemed like she barely be in this TV show. Like, she'll make an appearance here and there in each and every season, but we barely see her character, so I hope we see more of her in this second half of Season 6. Now, this next photo right here, we see Emmett and Keisha is telling Emmett that he's playing with fire, and Emmett responds by telling Keisha that he's just trying to protect them. Keisha then tells Emmett, like, bro, the only way that you can protect us is to cut ties with Douda and pay back your debt. Like, that's the only way you gonna be able to protect us. And Keisha ain't lying about that. That's the only way Emmett gonna be able to get out of this situation that he got going on with Douda. He gonna have to pay that money back, but how it's looking like Emmett don't got the funds to pay Douda back and shit. I'm not surprised at all. Emmett done bought a big ass house for him and Keisha. He done bought his goddamn baby mama Tiffany a car, which I don't understand why he did that in the first place. Like, I'm not surprised Emmett don't got the money. Emmett low-key been spending the money that Douda been giving him, if you ask me. But he gonna need to come up with that money if he wants to get from under Douda's thumb. That's the only way he gonna be able to get out of this situation that he got going on with Douda. And speaking of Douda, we see Douda in this next scene right here looking pissed off about something. And I'm expecting Douda to cause a lot of havoc in the streets of Chicago in this second half of Season 6. Like, bro, Douda gonna be on the warpath in the second half of Season 6. Especially with him being shot at by Emmett and Rob in the first half of Season 6. Yeah, bro, Douda about to turn up in this second half, bro. I would not be surprised if he catch a body in this first episode. And what I mean by the first episode, I mean episode 9, because you know what I'm saying, The Chi is split up into 2 parts, so I mean episode 9 when I say I hope he catch a body in the first episode. Now this next photo right here, we see Emmett and his kids. It's looking like he dropping off his kids to Jada and Darnell's house. We see your boy Rob in this next photo right here laying in the hospital recovering from a gunshot wound that he suffered in the first half of season 6. Hey, y'all let me know, bro. Do y'all think your boy Rob is in a coma? Because every time they show us a scene of Rob, they always show him in the hospital. Like, y'all let me know down below in the comment box if you think your boy Rob is in a coma. Because it's looking like he in a coma. It's not looking good for him at all. And while I'm mentioning Douda being shot at by Rob, in this next photo right here, we see Bakari having a conversation with Douda. It looked like Bakari is crying about something. It looked like he got teary-eyed if you ask me. But Douda is telling Bakari, who I believe he's having a conversation with, that if anybody tries to kill him and fails at it, they need to die. And I'm not surprised about this at all, because Douda go want to seek revenge against the person that tried to take him out. Like, Douda not about to let that shit slide, bro, but I don't know. And the reason why I say that is because of this teaser scene that they released a couple of months ago when they let it be known that the shot was going to be airing on May 10th. We see Emmett and Douda having a conversation with each other, and Douda is telling Emmett give him one reason why he should have killed him. So based off this scene alone, I don't know if Douda go let Emmett slide or not. I really don't know. Now in this next photo right here, we see your girl Alicia, who is played by Lynn Winfield. And look here, bro. Lynn Winfield is one of my favorite actresses in the world. Lynn Winfield, Regina King, Taraji P. Henson, and Angela Bassett is my favorite actresses in the world, and I cannot wait to see what's next for Alicia character in this second half of season 6, because I'm expecting her to turn up. And while I'm talking about Alicia, we see Emmett and Keisha having a conversation about Alicia, and Emmett is telling Keisha that Alicia hates Douda just as much as he hates her, and he thinks that that could work in their favor when it comes to this whole situation that Emmett got going on with Douda. And Emmett might be right about that. He might have to seek help from Alicia to see if she can help him out with this situation that he got going on with Douda. We see him and Rashad right here meeting up with Alicia at her house, and based off this photo right here, it's looking like Emmett and Alicia might be working together in this second half of season 6. Who knows? But I'm predicting that's going to happen based off this photo right here, bro. We didn't see Alicia again having a conversation with Bianca, most likely, because in this conversation she's mentioning that it's time for her to cash in on the favor that she owes her. And we know in the first half of season 6 it was revealed to us that Bianca owed Alicia a favor. And I would not be surprised if your girl Alicia used Blanca to try to get close to Douda so she could take him out. I feel like that might happen because Douda do be hanging out at Alicia's club with Bianca, and Alicia then told Bianca in the first half of season 6 to keep Douda away from the club. She don't want Douda at her club at all. Well, it's a bar. I mean, you could consider it a club or a bar, whichever one suits you the most. But with Bianca and Douda having some type of little relationship with each other, whatever you want to call it, I would not be surprised if Alicia tries to use this to her advantage to try to take out your boy Douda. Now, this next photo right here, we see Papa and Maisha hanging out with each other. And look here, bro. I'm not trying to see Papa and Maisha get back with each other. Like, I'm not trying to see that storyline, because last time I checked, Maisha and Kevin was together. And not like that, but with her and Papa hanging out in Maisha's room for what it's looking like, bro, I would not be surprised if these two start making out with each other. I'm not trying to see that shit again. Like, I don't want to see the storyline with Maisha going back and forth from Kevin to Papa. Like, that shit is getting old if you ask me. I hope Papa is there to have a conversation with Maisha about the stuff that he got going on in life, because I'm not trying to see Maisha go back and forth from Kevin to Papa. I'm not trying to see that shit in this second half of season 6. In this next photo right here, we see Bianca and Douda having a conversation with each other, and Bianca is telling Douda that he changed a lot of people's lives. But Douda like, yeah, I didn't change a lot of people's lives, but some of those lives I changed, I didn't change for the worse. And Douda ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about that at all. Now, in this next photo, we see Pastor Ezekiel and Papa having a conversation with each other at Pastor Ezekiel's mega church. And like I said earlier in the video, I do believe your boy Papa is going to start working at Pastor Ezekiel's mega church. I feel like Pastor Ezekiel is going to take Papa under his wings, and Papa and Pastor Ezekiel is going to create a bond with each other in this second half of season 6. We did see Papa again having a conversation with Kenya, and he's telling Kenya that he thinks it'd be good for him to most likely start investing time and energy into working at Pastor Stanley mega church. Most likely, if you ask me. And Kenya is telling Papa just to be careful. And y'all let me know down below in the comment box, but do y'all think Pastor Ezekiel is Kenya's father? Because I do remember Kenya telling Papa in the first half of season 6 that her father was the pastor of a mega church, I believe. So y'all let me know down below in the comment box if you think Pastor Ezekiel is Kenya's father. Now, this next photo right here, we see your boy Zay and your boy Jake. We see Zay give Jake some money, and he's telling him to think of this as an investment. And it's looking like your boy Zay is trying to invest money into Jake's little clothing business that he got going on. And if I was Jake, I would not do this shit, bro. You need to stay far away from Zay, because that nigga Zay works with Douda. And I would not be surprised if your boy Douda was the one that sent Zay over there to have a conversation with Jake about his clothing business to see if, you know what I'm saying, if Jake is trying to make a deal to do business with Zay. Like, I would not be surprised if your boy Douda has something to do with this. But it seemed like Jake got it under control, because in this next scene right here, he's telling his brother Trig that he knows how to play the game. And Trig is telling him, like, look, bro, everybody always think they know how to play the game until they lose. Like, You don't know what you're doing. Like, you need to stay far away from Zay. That's most likely what he's saying if you ask me. I'm pretty sure they're having a conversation about the stuff that Jake got going on with Zay if you ask me. But Jake needs to be careful doing business with Zay, bro. I feel like Zay go get your boy Jake into some shit. And it's crazy that I say that because in this next photo right here, we see somebody pointing a gun at Jake. And I would not be surprised if this person that was pointing this gun at Jake was connected to Douda. Like, Jake got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful with the people you keep around you. I don't think nothing bad is going to happen to your boy Jake in the second half of season 6. I feel like Jake is going to be good. I feel like all of these kids is going to be good if you ask me. But as far as the adults, I don't know. I feel like some of these adults might not make it out this second half of season 6. Now, this next photo right here, we see Trey looking stressed out about something, throwing shit everywhere. In this next photo right here, we see a new character by the name of Alonzo pulling up to a scrapyard looking at a burnt vehicle that was left there. And y'all let me know, bro, is this the same vehicle that Douda and Trey used to dump Q's body in season 5 when Douda took out Q? Because this look like the same vehicle that Trey and Douda was riding in when they had Q in the trunk before Douda took him out and they dumped his body in a lake. This looked like the same as that vehicle, bro. Y'all let me know down below in the comment box. And if this is the same vehicle, I would not be surprised. It seemed like your boy Douda is trying to get rid of any evidence that could connect them to Q's murder, but it might be a little bit too late for that, because in this next photo right here, we see your boy Trey getting arrested by the FBI. And look here, bro. I don't got no sympathy for Trey getting arrested by the FBI. Like, not like that, but you were supposed to take out Douda a long time ago. If you would have took out Douda in season 3, like you were supposed to do, none of this shit would have happened. Douda could have been dead. Q most likely would have still been alive, and you wouldn't be going to jail for his murder. Now, this next photo right here, we see Emmett, Jada, and Darnell. We see Emmett telling Jada that everything is under control, and Emmett don't got everything under control. I'm pretty sure they're having a conversation about Douda and the stuff that Emmett got going on with Douda, stressing and worried about Emmett and whether or not he's going to be able to make it out the situation that he got going on with Douda alive, because shit, they both know Douda dangerous and he ain't nothing to play with, especially your boy Darnell. Darnell been trying to warn Emmett for the longest to watch out for Douda and to be careful around him, but Emmett just didn't want to listen to nobody, and it seemed like he getting pulled deeper and deeper into the mess that he got going on with Douda, and I just hope your boy Emmett finds a way to survive at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Now, this next photo right here, we see Trey and Fatima having a moment with each other. We did see Bakari and his sister, and I can't wait to see what Bakari's sister about to be on in this second half of season 6. I feel like she got to be watched. She just came out of nowhere into the storyline. Like, we did not know that Bakari had a sister, but they introduced her in the last final 2 episodes in the first half of season 6. We saw her make a connection with Jake's girlfriend, Gemma. Them two ended up making out in the first half of season 6 in the season 6 finale. And in that same episode, Bakari's sister gave Gemma $10,000 to get her own apartment. Because in that episode, Kevin gave Jake his old apartment after Kevin went to California. And Gemma thought her and Jake was going to move into that apartment together. But Jake told her, nah, bro, I want a bachelor pad. I'm not trying to live with you. This is my own space. Like, you got to stay at home with your daddy. But it's looking like Gemma go get an apartment in this second half of season 6. And I cannot wait to see what's next for her storyline, as well as Bakari's sister, because I do believe your girl Gemma is going to get into some shit being around Bakari's sister. Now, in this next photo right here, we see Keisha having dinner with Darnell and a new character by the name of Damien. And according to his character description, he's going to impact Emily's life in a major way in this second half of season 6. Now, this next photo right here, we see Bakari and Lene dancing with each other. It looked like they had a house party, if you ask me. And speaking of Bakari, we see Bakari having a conversation with a new character by the name of Professor Gardner. And according to his character description, Professor Gardner is going to play a literature professor at a... And according to his character description, Professor Gardner is a literature professor at a college. And based off this photo right here, it's looking like Professor Gardner is going to become a positive male influence in Bakari's life. And Bakari need this because we all know he had a positive male figure in his life in the first half of season 6, which was Pastor Stanley. But with Pastor Stanley being taken out, Bakari is going to need somebody to fill that void. And I would not be surprised if your boy Professor Gardner fills in that void. Now, this next photo right here, we see your girl Alicia, Bianca, and Tiffany looking pissed off about something. It's looking like somebody that ruined their little dinner that they was having. And I would not be surprised if this was your boy Douda. I wouldn't be surprised if your boy Douda showed up to this restaurant because they look pissed off about something. In this photo right here, we see Keisha and Nina having a moment with each other. It's looking like Keisha is crying, looking stressed out about something. I would not be surprised if she was stressed out about the stuff that Emmett got going on with Douda. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on Keisha's mind in this second half of season 6. What Emmett got going on with Douda, I'm pretty sure that's going to be stressing your girl Keisha out a lot in this second half of season 6. And speaking of Emmett and Douda, in this next photo right here, we see Emmett getting slammed against the wall by your boy Nuck. We see Douda in the back most likely ordering Nuck to do this. It's not looking good for Emmett. It's not looking good for him at all. Emmett going to have to figure out a way to get from under Douda's thumb. I don't know how he going to do it, but Emmett gonna have to figure out a way to neutralize Douda. Somebody gonna have to figure out a way to neutralize Douda. I don't care who it is, bro, but somebody gonna have to knock off Douda in this second half of season 6. And honestly, bro, I feel like the only person that might be able to knock off Douda is your girl Alicia. And based off this next scene right here, it's looking like that might happen, because we see Alicia and Douda having a conversation with each other, and Alicia is telling Douda that she should have never sent the boy to do a woman's job. And y'all let me know, do y'all think Alicia's gonna be the one to take out Douda? Based off watching this trailer alone, in my opinion, it's seeming like we might see the end of Douda in this second half of season 6. I hope we do, because I'm tired of seeing Douda cause havoc in the streets of Chicago and nobody not doing nothing about it. But at the same time, I like seeing Douda character. I'm not going to front, bro. Douda be having me cracking up sometimes. The way he be slapping Emmett around and the way he be talking shit, like, Douda be having me cracking the fuck up sometimes. But he still got to go at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Douda has caused too much harm to the people in the city of Chicago, and enough is enough. We can't keep having Douda around causing havoc in the streets of Chicago and nobody not doing nothing about it. It's time for us to see a new villain. I ain't gonna front, I'm ready to see a new villain. It's looking like your girl Alicia might be the new villain moving forward in this second half of season 6. Who knows? But with Alicia and Douda both gunning for the top spot, I don't see both of them making it out this second half of season 6. But other than that, I ain't really got too much else to say. If you like this video, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box. And y'all let me know y'all predictions for this second half of season 6. I'm going to get at y'all later. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. And God bless.